Okay, I want to congratulate you for following your first, set of instructions correctly and logging in and watching the video. There's another video that I've created that will hopefully take you through the class. I can show you some, you know, the syllabus stuff to help you out as far as being successful in the class. But I first want to just kind of go over some items with you. First, my name is Bob Biega. I've been teaching online for 15 years. I was one of the first instructors to do it, so I've been at this a long time. And my goal each semester is to create a class that is very user-friendly, easy to navigate, easy to find stuff, and then helpful as far as allowing you to achieve what you want to achieve. It's not that you're going to get an A from just logging in every day. There is still work to do, but you can do it. Now, some things that will aid in your success are first and foremost to pace yourself. Okay, figure out how many homework assignments you have until the first test. Divide that by how many weeks you have, and that tells you about how many items you should do per week. Now, working ahead is encouraged. Work ahead. You can get done with this class in 2 weeks if you want to. Okay. So pacing yourself is very important, which means don't procrastinate. We all have that in our system. We all like to put stuff off because we figure, oh, it's not important, it's not important. And then before you know it, it's right on top of you, and you've got 5 homework assignments and a test, and you got 3 days to do it. Okay, that's not real wise. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and hold your hand and say, come on now, get to work. I mean, I may send out an email or two reminding you to get busy, but you've got to pace yourself. Okay, so your online classes are unstructured for the most part, and when you're in an on-campus class, you're going to class. Teacher says Wednesday this is due. You turn in Wednesday. Online, you got a due date that may be a month away, and that's it. So you've got to, be responsible for your education. Nothing beats practice. So make sure you practice. Do the homework as much as you want. Okay, you can. I've set it up that way. You can do it till you get 100. So do it. Okay, take advantage of that part. Get help when you need it. Okay, if you need help, send me an email. I'll show you how to do that in the class itself when we go over that. But, you've got to ask for the help. Okay? Do your own work. You have to pass the final, which is proctored, to be able to pass the class. So it doesn't matter if you've made 100 on everything. If you fail the final, you fail. So don't go to Google and type in an equation or find an app that gives you the answer and then wonder why you don't do well on the final. Okay, you should use those sites to help you understand how to do the problem, not to give you the answer, because see, you can't use those on the final. All right, so I know when you're making hundreds on everything in there and you make a 20 on the final, that's not test anxiety. Okay, that's just being unprepared. So, prepare for the final from day one in this class by doing your own work, not using your book and notes every single problem you do. Try to work some of them, from just memory. Okay, and that's the best way to do it. So that's the main thing I see is your final exam covers everything, and I see several students fail that final that have done perfectly fine throughout the class. So that just kind of makes me wonder sometimes. Okay, don't Google your way through life. I Google all the time. I know it's great for finding out information, but you still need to learn how to think on your own too. So try to do a little bit of both. All right. So those are the main things that I can kind of help you with, but you got to do it yourself. You've got to be responsible for your education, responsible for your learning. Okay, so feel free, email me questions. I'll do my best, but I may point it out that, hey, we talked about that on the video, or this is where you find out that information in the class, because I want you to become an independent learner, okay, and learn how to think and problem solve, okay? So I'm not going to probably tell you every little thing if it's somewhere in the class. Now, if it's not, then I will tell you, okay? All right, so good luck to you. Hope everybody makes an A. You know, I'm having some video camera issues right now, so I'm hoping I can record the class tour. If not, look for an email and I'll explain what happened, and then, you know, I'll do my best to get something up there. All right, so anyway, this will be it for this video. Hopefully the second video will be done as well.